in this last lesson we'll examine some of the ways in which your printed output can be modified. Okay, if we look across here, you've got at the moment, we've got it in the table in the form of resource costs. So I'll just show you, accepting the default settings that we've got here, if I click on File, Preview, can you see that that has captured on screen the parts of it that I actually wanted to show in that by clicking on that. Now if I close that down and say change it to a different table form, so let's pretend I just want to see the earn value there. Okay, so if I do that and then click on the File Print Preview button again, it shows it in a different format. So by changing the various filters that you've got here, you can change the printed output. Also, if you go down to this part here and click inside the body down here, and then click File Print Preview, the Print Preview shows the part of the software that I'd clicked inside. So you can show different parts of your project by clicking on the body of the report that you want to show. Another way in which you can change the printed output from your software is to use this filter up here, and say for example you just want to look at all the items that had slipped, click there, and those are the items that are slipping behind time, so obviously those are the ones that you want to be looking at carefully. Other things you can do under this menu, you'll find that you can make the rows fit the screen. So if I click there, that will print out to fit the size of paper that I've got. It's pretty self-explanatory anyway really, so just click on the preview button and play about with the parameters, and click on the print button and see what you get. So that concludes my introduction to ProjectXpert, where we're using the software in a sort of independent way from Estimator Express. Obviously the next step will be to import a bar chart from Estimator Express and see the important differences that are created by using that method. Hopefully you've got enough now to move on and start using the software in a more expert way. I must admit I am not the world's greatest expert at it, but at least you should now have a starter for 10 and be able to move on and use this software to its full potential.